All right. So, welcome back to another episode of the Pete Rogan Experience. Today, you're tuned in for episode 236, where we're going to be talking about the global ethics and the corporate social responsibility for one of the biggest companies in the world, Apple. And of course, here we have the CEO himself, Tim Cook.
Hi, Joe.
Would you like to explain a bit about what you do and about yourself?
Yeah, I've been the CEO of Apple for the past 11 years or so. Yeah. It's been a great experience for me. As you've already said, Apple's one of the largest companies in the world.
Of course, major success.
Yeah, we bring in hundreds of billions every year, and obviously we honor to pledge a lot of that to growth in society and for our future. Because as we all know, we shouldn't be focusing on our future. We should be focusing on our past, which, some of us may not have a very bright future ahead of us.
That makes sense.
Still. So the big thing about Apple is we employ a lot of people all throughout the world.
Of course.
Our main headquarters is located in California, but we have over 150,000 employees worldwide.
Yeah, as you should.
It can range from
including children.
It can range from tech support to obviously the people who create the phones. So the company had a market cap of $2 trillion in 2022.
Wow. That's a lot of money.
It is quite a bit of money. But, we're constantly growing. Our founder, Steve Jobs, wanted this company to not rule the world one day, but to really run the technological side of the world. And
it seems like you guys are doing that.
As humbly as I can say it, I believe we are doing that. Yeah. If everyone looks in their pocket right now, we all have iPhones.
Yeah.
Okay. My pocket, your pocket.
Yeah. I have a Huawei. So that's pretty bold.
That would be a good time to introduce.
Quite frankly, ignorant for you.
I thought it was banned in America.
It's very cocky of you.
Now would be a good time to introduce our next guest. This is Jean McFlannagan. Would you like to say what you are, what you do, and why you're here?
Yeah, whatever. My name is Mr. Jean McFlannagan. I am the president and founder of Activism Canada. I really just investigate companies. Can you quiet down?
All right.
I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this with such a snake sitting next to me. Honestly.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm sorry. I was saying.
You have to watch what you say. This guy is a multi-billionaire.
At Activism Canada,
just keep that in mind.
We really just look to show these hotshot billionaires. We show the world who they really are. We show them who they really are. And this guy is, as I said before, he's a snake. And I think that he is a liar. And I'm here to prove that to you guys today.
You do nothing for this world. How much have you donated to charity?
I bet.
Okay, Cook, what are your comments on that?
Well, if I'm being honest, I think Apple is one of the most ethical companies in the world. I think a lot of what we do...
All right, just let him speak, please.
A lot of what we do is for the betterment of society. Money's not everything in this world. Money can't buy our future. Money can't buy our environment back. This is happiness here.
Of course.
Like all our money goes towards helping people. This was a foster dog that part of one of Apple's corporations. We help foster dogs.
You found that on the streets. I saw you outside Joe's house. You found it on the street.
We helped dogs find homes.
All right, okay.
This dog, this mutt we found on the street, and we gave it a new home. And Joe, I just want to say thank you for taking this dog into your home.
Oh, of course.
It seems like a lovely dog.
He's an idiot. What he's doing?
It's a lovely girl.
Seems like a lovely dog.
And she is very lovely.
All right. Is there anything else you want to say?
I have nothing to say.
You have nothing to say to me.
I can't even look at you. I have nothing to say to you.
Sponsor break.
Yo, Peter, what are you sipping on, dog?
Oh, it's the new Peter coffee. They got Starbucks, bro.
Yo, you got an extra?
Oh,
I'm gonna take that.
That's refreshing. Do you know what's really nice with that, though?
The birthday cake. This stuff's fire.
Yeah, thanks to Starbucks.
Yes.
So, on the topic of corporate social responsibility, really famous brand Starbucks, not to mention, sponsor this video. And I guess they've been thinking ethically as well.
Yeah, I think they do a great job.
Okay, can I speak, please?
They do a great
Can I
job.
speak, please? Thank you.
What do they do?
So it's with their coffee beans, right?
Okay.
It's like what they do is they have like They just make
they're carbon neutral.
Yeah,
I believe I've heard about that.
Yes, they are carbon neutral.
They're trying to do that.
Are you guys?
You know what? We are. We have a plan. By 2030, we aim for all of our costs and manufacturing to be completely carbon neutral. This environment cannot be bought out with money. We all need to make effort. Me, myself, I drive an electric car. Apple is working on releasing cars right now. Mm-hmm. I'm sure you've all seen that in the news. But we're trying to focus on the environment.
Explain to me the high manufacturing emissions, though. Because you can talk about this carbon neutral all you want.
As Joe said, we are the largest company in the world by net cap manufacturing and honestly one of the biggest employers in the world. It is almost impossible for us to not have high emissions. That's why we have a plan in place to lower our emissions. And frankly,
you've been saying that for years.
This issue has not been mentioned.
Other than
Steve Jobs didn't even realize there was global warming. Cool. And yet he, right before his death, decided to make this a part of our future. I have kids. I don't know if you'll be able to find anyone to have kids with, but...
You believe this?
All right, I think that's a good note to play a commercial break now.
Hey, bro, I see you putting that work in.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to need some protein after this, though, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got just the thing for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Hey, this is Kellogg's, dog.
All right, so Tim, please tell me, what else do you guys do for your social corporate responsibility?
Yeah, so Joe, Pete, I know you go by two names.
Middle names, man.
We really try to employ everyone. We want diversity. We're one of the most diverse companies in the world. We have call centers, factories everywhere around the world.
Yeah.
All we're trying to do is to give people a living wage, even if they're in a place that doesn't have proper wages. Bangladesh, their factories pay $3 an hour. We will triple that, quadruple that to all our employees in Bangladesh.
So that's funny you say that. Last year, me and my crew, we flew out to Bangladesh.
Are you just going to let him interrupt me like this?
We flew out to Bangladesh.
Okay, buddy.
We filmed the documentary exposing the factories that your children work in. Coming soon, December 31st, HBO Max. Be sure to tune in and see how fake and evil
you doctored all of that
really are.
Cook, do you have anything to say to
We're trying to employ
Stay tuned, December 31st.
Okay, let Cook speak, please. It's not just about you.
To the theater near you.
We want diversity. We want everyone to have an equal chance at Apple.
Yes.
We don't want people to be excluded.
Absolutely.
We hold many workplace activities.
Never exclude the children.
Okay. Can you just let him explain himself, please? You're acting so unprofessional right now.
We ensure to have HR everywhere. We have many human resources to help make sure people, we give free therapy. If you look at videos of our offices, we have our own rooms where people can discuss issues they have with each other. Our meetings are always very well kept. We just want people to have good mental health and be happy at Apple.
That's good. I like that. Should be your motto.
Well, happy at Apple. How's that sound?
Happy at Apple. Has a catchy ring to it. Can't even lie.
And honestly, you know what my motto is?
What's your motto?
Free the children.
Oof.
Free the children.
That is power. That is powerful, Cook.
Show me one site where we have any sources that say that we employ children.
I'll get back to you on that.
You will get back to me on that.
I just don't have my Huawei because it's charging right now, so I can't show you.
What about the philanthropy that we do?
My Huawei charges 5% faster than Apple phones do, and the camera zooms in 20% more.
Yeah, and Huawei...
Don't talk to me about Apple
where's
products.
Huawei produced? It's in China.
Hey, Pete, take it away. I can't even speak to this.
All right.
What about our philanthropy? Are we not going to talk about how much Apple donates? We vouch to donate billions every year.
I did read that in the paper the other day.
Every single year, we donate billions.
Your philanthropy is how do I put this? A minuscule of revenue and your profits. A minuscule percentage.
Do you want us to donate all our money? What about the employees we're paying?
Tiny.
What about the employees we're paying?
What about
those people in Bangladesh?
Okay.
Take it away, Pete.
What about those people in Bangladesh?
Okay.
They need wages.
All right, man. Okay, boys. I think it's time we move on to the next topic here. I know it's getting a bit heated. It's okay, boys. Let's drink some water. Shout out to Starbucks.
What should be? Whoa.
Hey, bro, I see you putting that work in.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna need some protein after this though, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got just the thing for you, buddy.
Oh yeah?
Yep. This is fire. Ah. Hey, this is Kellogg's, dog.
So Kellogg's obviously has, they have some nice ethical considerations. Cook, what is Apple doing with their?
Kellogg's is a great example, Pete. I've heard that Kellogg's really focuses on like unionization for their employees. They allow their employees to form unions so they can get proper rights as well, and that's something that I heavily support as well at Apple.
Perfect.
So for us at Apple, our huge focus is that we want proper labor practices. We have constant hearings about it. All we're trying to do is ensure fair treatment and fair environment for all of our employees. So for these ethical practices, we have audits, we have corrective actions that'll ensure that, everyone has a fair say, everyone can speak their mind. It really goes into our CSR as well. We try to link everything together with the main goal of helping our employees and making sure.
Your audits focus on compliance, not empowerment.
Our audits focus on helping them.
Whatever you say.
It can be empowerment. Compliance is not empowerment, but empowerment is something that we're trying to work towards.
Joe, I suggest you.
Do you have audits for
I suggest you head over to Activism Canada website, activistcanada.ca. We have tons of evidence.
What am I going to find there?
Tons of evidence.
Of what?
Our targets are very ambitious, Joe. We have very heavy concentrations on our practices.
I just need to take a quick break and walk around for a second because I'm getting pissed off.
I'm saying, Joe, Pete, I just think that we're trying our best. Everyone says, even this person right here, no matter how angry they are, they told me before the show that we lack transparency. We don't. We express everything. That's why on our website, we list about these audits. We have professionals come in, therapists, to make sure everyone is having a proper workplace environment all around the world. Not just in Canada, not just in our conference hall in California, but everywhere.
Right.
That's what I'm focused on at Apple. And that's all we want.
Yeah, that makes sense. As a CEO of the biggest
Nothing
company,
to say that, do you?
You just want
I
everyone to be happy. You want everyone to be treated evenly.
I'm just trying to save these points.
Talking over you, Joe.
Okay, that is pretty
Explain to me
unprofessional.
the loopholes.
This is my podcast. You do know that,
The
right?
policies that allow abuse to persist. Explain those.
How is there abuse that persists?
HBO Max, December 31st. You will see.
There's no abuse that persists at Apple.
See.
What do you mean by December 31st? Like, why is
That's
that?
from my show. My documentary will be coming out.
Yeah.
So this is what this is, eh? This is a money grab for you.
You want to talk about money grab. You want to talk about money grab.
This whole thing was for me to promote.
Take it away, Pete. Take it away.
All right. On that note, here's another word from our sponsor.
Oh, where's that delivery guy, man? I literally ordered those 80 Austin Matthews jerseys like a month
Never
ago.
fear, man. I've got your package right here.
Oh, thank you very much, Amazon.
You have a great day.
It's about
Roll Leafs. Have a good day, man.
Thank you, Amazon. Man, I'm so happy I got these because I freaking hate the Senators.
So, as we know, Jeff Bezos over at Amazon, their industry standard, they're pretty up to standard, right?
Yeah, of course. Jeff Bezos and I, Jeff Bezos and I have been friends for a long time. We just had a meeting the other day. Him and I, both career focused, both trying to focus on the future of our world.
The reason you and Jeff Bezos get along so well is because you're so similar. And that
How are they similar? Tell me.
So similar.
How are they similar? Tell me, please.
Both of your companies,
both extremely high value.
Their wages and hours,
Two of the richest men in the
those issues
world.
remain. They're always there.
The wages and hours.
Your employees are underpaid. They overwork.
They're the highest paid
way too many
minimum
hours.
wage employees in the world.
The unions are absent.
We do
not
have unions.
No, you do not. December 31st.
There's a lack of unions in countries where it's
Talk me about
difficult.
the e-waste. Talk to me about the e-waste.
The e-waste is something that I can't control. As a CEO of Apple.
As a CEO of Apple, you can't control the e-waste.
Well, Apple is one of the biggest companies, though.
It's
It's
an
hard for one
incremental thing.
CEO to manage thousands of people.
It's an incremental thing. If a soldier kills someone in war, is it the general's fault?
December 31st. All your questions will be answered. I promise.
He's just riffing. He's riffing and raffing.
Let me address each of his issues. You're yapping.
Let me address each one of his issues one by one, Joe.
Go ahead.
Wages and hours. We have the highest wages of employees in international countries of any major tech company in the entire world.
Yes.
Apple pays their employees.
Yes.
We give them fair hours. We don't overwork them. As I've heard from other companies like Amazon, which is an issue that they've addressed, they do overwork their employees. And it is difficult because they have such an onslaught of orders coming in. Yep. But for us, we focus on hours issues. And this is something I discussed with Jeff. You know Jeff. No, of course you don't. You're nothing. Jeff Bezos and I have discussed these issues. We're reducing our e-waste. We don't want there to be any issues with the whole internet. We want people to be able to choose freely what they purchase, but people want Amazon and people want Apple. We have unions, but in countries where there's hardly a government, how are they supposed to establish unions? In Bangladesh, how are they going to have unions? Explain that to me.
You've actually made some amazing points, and I would just like to take time to apologize to the both of you.
Now you're apologizing.
I feel as though I am wrong.
After all the interrupting you did,
my eyes have been open.
All the back talk,
you've answered all my questions. I apologize for interrupting you, Joe.
Man, that was extremely unprofessional.
I would like to ask you for a position, a job at Apple. I apologize. You've answered all my questions.
Cook, what are your thoughts on that? Please tell me.
No.
Oh,
you don't fit our ethical needs.
Oof.
Activism Canada.
Thank you for having me. Sorry guys.
All right. Pleasure to have you, I guess.
Activism Canada doesn't follow the same ethical practices.
How
about you play your employees? How is it possible that an employee in Bangladesh...
Come see me outside.
Cook. I think we should
my bodyguards outside.
Cook. I think that's a wrap there.
I want to say thank you for
of course. Not pleasure to meet you, man. Cook, how about me and you? Let's go get a drink, man.
Let's get out of here.
Yo, hold on. Yo, can I go?
Let's get out of here.
I can go?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, my bad.
Hop out. Go back to Activism Canada.
Yeah.
Go back to complaining about issues that don't exist. Come on. Hey, let me get you a job at Apple. Let's go.
And that's a wrap.
It's a wrap.